Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I'm diving straight into the video. So first I have two scar waxes. I'm going back and forth between them because one is softer than the other. So I do recommend like you roll the scar wax in a ball and then you smooth it out onto your foot or wherever you're putting it. Also Vaseline does help, but I didn't use it, so do whatever you think works best for you. Like I said, I'm just using like an even coat of the scar wax. You don't want it to be like lumpy in certain areas because you want it to like blend in with your foot. And then now I'm using setting powder. I don't know why, but I always set like my SFX things or whatever, so I recommend you set yours as well. So a lot of my video is in real time. I wanted to do real time because people always ask me like, oh my god, Kayla, how long does it really take you? But this look on my foot, it literally took me like maybe 10 to 15 minutes. The hardest part was like getting the scar wax how I wanted it. So yeah, and also make sure you have something underneath your foot when you're doing this look because the blood and stuff, it does stain. So make sure you have something underneath your foot. Okay, so now using the sharp side of the, I don't know what it's called, like spatula type thingy or whatever, I'm gonna like carve out the name I want, and then the flatter side, I'm just smoothing it out so it doesn't look lumpy or anything. So it did take me a minute to like get the letters how I wanted, but everybody's asking me like who's Andy and all this and that. So I basically like freaked Andy from Toy Story because Andy wrote on Woody's boot, so I wrote it like on my foot and I thought that was cool. So it's a picture like coming up so you guys can see. Okay, so using the Box of Crayons palette, I'm going to go in and kind of put it between the lettering and around the lettering just so it builds like depth and it's just not like a bloody foot. So I used the two shades Red and Deep Plum. So now for the fun part, I'm going into this red face paint I have, and I'm using that because the blood goes on top of it, so you want it to be like really pigmented, and I'm just outlining the letters. Okay, so here I wanted to add like a little bit more depth to the foot, so I did add like some black and some more Deep Plum. Okay, so I'm going to be using three types of blood. So the first one is by, I don't know how to say it, Mehron or whatever. That's the spray blood, which is like a brighter blood. And then I'll be using scab blood, which I got from the Halloween store. And then coagulated blood, which is by Mehron or whatever. Okay, so first I'm going in with the scab blood and I'm putting it like where I put the red face paint at. And the scab blood is like really chunky, so it kind of reminds me of like jelly. And then I'm gonna take a sponge and go in with the spray paint blood, which is really bright, and then the coagulated blood, which is chunky too, kind of used for like zombie makeup, but I'm gonna use it for my foot. Okay, like I said, this blood does stain, so make sure you have something underneath you at all times. I chose to use a paper towel, and then I'm going in with my sponge to like dab the blood wherever I see fit. Hey guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought it was really dope and really original. If you guys do recreate it, feel free to tag me or like drop pictures below if you guys can do that. I don't know, but thank you for watching.